Alright, hello everyone. So this video is going to be kind of like a photo card collection organization video because this is just something I feel like I need to do. I need a reason to go through everything and organize. So here we are. Just got done crying over Haikyuu and now we're gonna do this. So I won't necessarily be putting cards away in this video at all. This is just me going through and kind of adding placeholders for things that I need. Depending on how like the next 2 months go in terms of like the photo cards I get and stuff, I might do one of those videos where I go through and put everything away. But yeah, I mean, those aren't like my favorite types of videos in the world to make. I've only done it once, there's a reason for that, but I may do it again just depending on how I feel. But I will be doing an updated photo card collection at the beginning of next year, so it's coming up pretty quick. But with that said, I'm literally just going to go through all of my binders and put placeholders in. I like to every once in a while go through and actually add the names of the things I actually need to get. I don't always do that, but I'll do it every so often, and I have these right here just to like fill spaces. So these are obviously just sticky notes. For the fillers, I'm using the sticky notes because I like to reuse the fillers. I have a whole bunch of them right here. So those ones are just ones I recently cut. So we'll see what I can do with that. But I think I'll get started now. So yeah. So I'm obviously not going to go through much here. I'm just going to go to the places I need and just fill stuff in. So yeah. So we'll be pretty much skipping all the way to NCT to start off because I need to put in spaces for the Korean version of Super M cards, so I'm just gonna write that. Shit, that's ugly. Okay. I try to write not ugly, but it's not easy. Okay, so I'm dumb and wrote version 2 twice, but we're just gonna go with it. So yeah, and I'm just gonna stick it on here. Like I said, I like to reuse the fillers, so I'm really committed to the paper I used for my fillers, so I'm really unwilling to waste it, especially because paper I got from Michael's, so it's pretty expensive. I've gotten like all of it on sale though, at least so far, but it's kind of expensive to deal with otherwise. So yeah, nothing to put in here. I'm not going to put in anything here because I have this card I need to put there on the way. Okay, so I needed to change my setup a little bit. Sorry if you notice that at all, but yeah, moving on. Here I need Jano's Wee Young card. Fuck, I literally spelled that wrong. Oh my god. I'm gonna waste all of these. Okay, there we go. I guess I'm just, I don't know, physically unable to spell things right. Okay, and here we move on to my 10 page. I need to add his Take Over the Moon cards. I will be getting that eventually. I joined a group order for that. I joined Jazzy from Shovel 5 here on YouTube. I joined her group order, so she's great at group orders. So how did I write that? Yeah, but she's great at running group orders, so yeah, there's the first one. I'm really excited to get it though. The album itself looks like it's going to be really pretty, so that should be fun. Apparently I can't multitask, like talk and write at the same time, so that's cool. That's something I'm learning about myself. Okay, and I need some more. Okay. But yeah, so that's done. I'm actually probably going to rearrange this when I actually get them. So yeah, and I also need to make room for his Korean version of the Super M cards, so I'm just gonna keep messing up every single one of these. but it's fine. I'm just gonna go with it at this point. Maybe this one will be different. Okay. Okay, and I usually would fill up the rest of these slots with papers as well, but I just didn't cut out enough of them because I have another group I need to put fillers in for, so yeah. So there's that. I think that's everything for NCT. And I don't think I actually have anything I need to put in for Uptension. I'm not going to fill these in because there's 9 different cards I need for this specific set, and there's not many real differences. Let's see. I have everything from both of these sets coming, so I won't put those in because it'd be a waste. Yeah, so that's everything for this binder, actually, really quick. So yeah, so this is, I'm going to do my Girl Group 1 next, just because my Twice section in particular does need some work done to it. So yeah, so this is where it starts. Use a different color for these ones, but I decided that I did want to collect more cards from Summer Nights again, so that's what I'm doing there. And I made some more fillers for this section because I have a lot of stuff I need to fill in. So yeah, so okay, for some reason I just really decided I wanted to get back into collecting Jihyo. I don't really know why. I've just been really back into Twice lately, and I'm really happy about it because, I don't know, collecting Twice is just really fun too, so yeah. It's really easy to trade most of the time, so, and it's also like, you know, the cards aren't really going anywhere, so it's a lot less stressful in the end, unlike how some other groups are, so. And yeah, for some reason I kind of decided to go back to using the sticky notes. Before I would just kind of like write it as small as I could and like cut it out from a piece of paper and just stick it in there, just because I'm all about like not wasting paper in the end. So I wanted to like not waste any paper, but I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so yeah, and then I need to add more for Yes or Yes, because yeah, I originally wasn't gonna go back and collect Yes or Yes, but I changed my mind, obviously. I think let me stop stuttering. The cards have never been my favorite. Like the entire set was never really like super cute or anything to me. But I mean, the cards aren't bad. I just need to get more copies of Yes or Yes, so that's my only thing. I guess it'd be easier if I just took these all out first. I don't know. I apologize if this video is long, but I'm just kind of doing my thing here. I was just going to do this on my own, but I know this is kind of something people like to see. Like, I don't know, maybe not this particularly, but I know people enjoy kind of following along with people's collections. So, I don't know, I figured I'd do this. This probably isn't something I'll do very often. I just kind of enjoy doing the one Photocard collection video every so often, but whatever. Content is content. Sometimes I have trouble coming up with stuff to make. And yeah, so as of right now, I do have a lot of stuff I want to do for like end of the year. So that'll be really fun. I have this one really big video plan that I'm really excited about. I kind of came up with the idea recently, I'd say, not like super recently, but last month, and I'll talk about that more in the actual video itself, but I'm really excited to make that one. It'll be really different compared to a lot of the content I've made so far, and it's something I think I'll continue to do every year at the end of the year. But yeah, I'm really excited about that one. I've already kind of gotten a start on my top 100 songs of the year list, so that'll be fun to make, especially with my new editing software. That'll be interesting. I'm really used to iMovie and not what I have now. But anyways, Fancy You is done, and so is Feel Special. I just need to put the card in there. I'm collecting this set, so I will go through and add stuff in for this one. So I might not have cut out enough fillers, but that's fine. I don't, my least favorite thing is going through and making the fillers because, I don't know, measuring and cutting is really tedious and annoying to me. But this is Feel Special. This is the color border. Color border, okay. But yeah, I've never tried to collect a full set for twice before, but it's always fun to try new things. And actually, I'm gonna take a step back real quick. I am thinking about collecting a full set for Fancy, but I don't know which one I should collect because I have these cards right here. I have the black border ones and I have the pink border ones, and I was thinking I could do the full set for either one of these, but I'm not sure. I'm thinking the black one because they're a bit prettier overall, the whole set, but I'm not sure. But I think for right now, I'll say that I'm going to collect the black border set, but I'll leave that blank for now just so I can leave that alone. But yeah, I don't know, like I said, I've been really getting back into collecting twice, like a lot, so. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna go through and do this really quick, fill out the entire page. Okay, yeah, so that is all of them. Let me just put them in. Surprisingly, I think Twice is the only group I know like age order for. Unless it's like Hot Shot. I obviously know Hot Shot's age order. But I don't know. I'm excited to see how collecting this set will go. But yeah, there we go, there's that. I don't need to put anything in Itzy's or Eyes One's section. After that would be my Joy collection. I actually don't know if I want to continue collecting Joy. I've been wanting to do like a collection cleanse again, just to kind of narrow it down a little bit more. And I think if it comes down to it, Joy will be one of the people I stop collecting. Same with Chunga too. I don't really know if I want to keep collecting her photo cards. Actually, I think that's everything in here. Honestly, I don't think there's anything else I need to put fillers in here for, so yeah. I guess we can move on to my boy groups binder. Okay, so this is my boy groups binder. I've reorganized my binders a lot since my last update, and this one is really full, so I don't know. I don't really know what to do with this one. But AB6 is almost complete. I have this page that I need to fill in for Youngmin. I think I'll use these pink ones. And these are actually two different versions. So I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna move this down here. And, okay, so this is the 6th version, this is the Sense version. So I'm gonna move this one over here too. Just gonna move a whole bunch of stuff here. I'm hoping this collection doesn't take me forever to complete because I'm already noticing that the cards are going for pretty expensive and I'm not excited about that. So unfortunately, I'm just not willing to spend that much money on a photo card. It sucks because there's 8 versions and then they're selling for like 10 a piece, which it just sucks. I was thinking about buying more copies to trade and see my pulls, but the spelling of this absolutely confuses me. I'm happy I was at least able to trade my pulls really easily, so that's a plus, but I haven't been able to trade the other things I have from this album, so I don't know. I'm really determined to collect this set, like, regardless of how hard it is, just because I think Youngmin looks so cute in his orange hair, and that's something I have to, like, for sure have a whole page of in my binder. Like, that's not something I can miss out on. Let's see, 6. I really have to concentrate when I write out the name of this album. It's the 6th version. I think this is called a message card. If not, then I don't know. But whatever. Okay. If I want to talk about AB6IX's comeback, I'll admit I don't like this album as much as I was expecting to. I don't think it's bad, but I also don't listen to a lot of the songs, which is unfortunate. It might just be because I don't have the motivation. Sometimes I get in these kind of moods where I don't really want to listen to new stuff. Sometimes I just kind of have to like force myself to listen to new things. But one song I do like off this album, I think it's Dream, but it's the one with Youngmin and Woojin, so I really like that song a lot. I think it's really nice, and I think that song was specifically made for me. Specifically me in mind, of course. I was also playing with the idea of collecting Daewee, which would be a mistake. Yeah, can't do that because I don't really have enough money for that. But I also kind of wanted to go back and collect his 101 stuff too, which would be dumb as hell. So dumb for me to do. Anyways, here's a look at my X1 collection. It's going well so far. I have both of Wooseok's album cards on the way to me, so I'm not going to put any fillers in here, but this is a perfect first page for them. I'm so happy about it. My Hangul collection is complete, and I'm so excited about that. Let's see, what else can I put fillers in for? Probably New East. I actually have this card, but I'm not going to put that in right now. So this would be the last card I need for W here. I don't know, maybe I should give up on getting that. I don't know if I ever will. Here's my thing for this page. I need one more Waken card, and then just one more card for Happily Ever After to have what I want. And I'm hoping when I get the table that I pull, I don't know. I keep my Minhyun pulls, and I obviously want to JR cards for the release, but I'm hoping I pull a Minhyun, or I'm hoping I can get a Minhyun. I don't know, I think the page would look really good if I were able to fill it out that way. If I got 3 JRs instead of, or wait, I don't know. I don't really know anything about the photo cards for that release, so I'm gonna leave this alone for now, because my albums will be coming eventually. I don't know when. I ordered them from Music Plaza along with some other things, so I think some of that was pre-orders, so I don't know. It'll get here eventually. But the next thing I need to figure out is We in the Zone. So I still plan to collect OT5 for the first release. It's going to be really difficult to get there, but I'm hoping that eventually I do. That being said, if you have any WITS cards that you want to sell me, I will happily buy them from you. I would say my biggest priority as of right now, just in general, are Taehyun's cards from his solo album Birthday and these cards right here, which coincidentally those are the 2 albums I say would be the hardest that I'm trying to collect from at the moment. So if you have cards from either of those albums, I will happily buy them from you. But yeah, moving on. So I have 3 of the 5 cards for the first set. So the first set has these backs, and here are the fillers I have for that. I think I'll use this color for that. I don't know, I'm trying to use colors that contrast a bit so it sticks out. That's the only problem with trying to do this with colored post-its and colored fillers, because I was gonna try to find white post-its, but it didn't work. But anyways, I need Isun for that. Yeah, this album is just self-titled, right? We in the Zone. I'm gonna call this the half-heart version because that is exactly what this is. I got 5 of these albums though, I think. Yeah, 5, because I have 5 standees. But I didn't pull a single Isun, which was very devastating, because if I had to say that I had a second bias, it would be Isun. But I love Shihyun with my whole entire heart. So it's crazy to think that I've been following Sheehyun for over 2 years now. I was looking back at old tweets from 2 years ago, and I was still talking about Sheehyun, so it's kind of insane. It's been so long. But then also Juwon. Juwon has completely avoided me as well, which is annoying because I really like him and his cards. I pulled a lot of Kyunghan, and well, obviously Kyunghan, Min, and Sheehyun. I didn't pull either Isun or Juwon, so yeah. I don't really know why I decided to kind of collect so much for this group though. It's just kind of, I guess, how it turned out. I ended up liking them a lot more than I expected to, because originally I was only standing this group for Sheehyun. I feel really lucky that I ended up liking them all really well because they're all really good, sweet boys. They're good boys, yes. Let's see. So then this is the second version. I think this would just be considered like a selfie version, so that's what I'm gonna call this. And I need to put one more of these right here. I noticed that I have too many sections with the red color going on, so I don't know why I decided to do that, but Isun. I know I specifically chose red for We in the Zone because their official colors are red and gray, so yeah, that was my obvious reason for that one. And then I have Juwon for this. Their new comeback though, if you haven't listened to Love Aid, I highly recommend you do. It's a cute song, but it's so good. Like the first teaser, I knew I'd like this song, not just because it's We in the Zone, but because I love that kind of sound, I guess. Like, there's so many things about We in the Zone that I love. This is the last set for this album. So this last set actually spells out the word love. So if I ever get them all, which eventually I will, I'm thinking I might move them in the order that they spell it out with their hands, because obviously Isun is O, but he's leader, but I don't know if he's the oldest now that I think about it. Anyways, so as of right now, I'm gonna put it in the order I have everything already. Okay, yeah, so there's Juwon, and I didn't even mention, like, Min is gone. He's gone, unfortunately. I was really sad when it was announced that he was leaving because it seemed really sudden, and it was really upsetting because it was, I don't know, I felt like he fit into the group really well, and I didn't think they would lose a member really ever, or at least as quickly as they did. So it was really disappointing, especially because it was kind of swept under the rug a little bit. Okay. Which, yes, again is a little disappointing. Like, Chun Entertainment, they're not known for being the best company in the world. But it's like, when a member leaves, I feel like you can expect a little bit more of an explanation. I know there's been a lot of lineup changes for a lot of groups recently, and it sucks. But this is the only one that I was personally super affected by. Like, a member leaving a group, any group, is really sad, but I don't know, like, I feel for all of the people whose groups lost a member, but this one kind of, it didn't like hit super hard because I wasn't like crying about it or anything. It's just really disappointing because I'm really hoping the best for these boys, and like, I just really want them to do well, and I don't think losing a member essentially helps with that at all. Like I said, there was no real explanation as to why he left. need to fill in here, so that's good. I just need to put some fillers in for Daniel. I don't have enough to fill the page, but I did cut out some. Just because when I make the cover pages, I save what's left of the paper, because it's like 12 by 12 paper that I cut down to be like 11 by 8.5 or whatever. I'll cut down the rest of that to use as fillers, just because, like I said, I don't like wasting paper. But yeah, that's basically everything in here. I kind of figured I'd have more to do around here, but I guess not. Okay, hi, so I'm adding this clip on because I've made the decision that I want to put placeholders in for my hotshot solos. So as of right now, I'm unsure of whether I want to do it for Taehyun or not, just because there's 50 cards and I don't have, well, I have like around a fifth of them. I have 12 out of 50. I think I'll be really unhappy with how it looks if it's all spread out, so I think I'll save that for later, for when I get some more cards. But I am going to do it for Sungwoon, even though I have way more less cards for his debut, My Moment, than I do for Taehyun's, but I still kind of want to do it anyways. It's going to be dumb to do it because I have 4 out of 44 cards, so it's like, what's the point? But I kind of want to do it anyways. I'm really annoying. I told myself I wasn't going to collect, I wasn't really going to try to collect his solo from My Moment at least, just because 44 cards is a lot and it's not something I feel like I'll ever be able to do. But I don't know, I kind of feel motivated, I guess. I've really been wanting to work on it more lately, and I'm thinking it's what I'll try to focus more on in 2020, but I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll do it. I'm really a lot closer with finishing his second album, because there's only 10 regular photo cards and I do have 2 more on the way, so I have 7 out of 10 total, so I'm really close there, and I do only need 2 more of the transparent cards to like finish out the set completely, so I'm not that far off. The only thing is I'm not going to cut out like fillers right now because I really don't feel like it, so I'm just gonna do this, like write out the little sticky notes and put them on the places where they belong. I'm just not going to obviously put the fillers in. I'll do that later at another time. Like I said, I just do not feel like cutting out fillers right now. But I think I'm just going to speed this part up. I'll either add music or insert a voiceover, whichever I feel like doing. So yeah, I'll get started. So basically what I decided to do, so I just put in the few fillers I needed for Sungwoon's second album. I don't really need that many cards. I think it's like 3 or 4, because there's only 10 cards, well, like actual cards. So yeah, I just did that, and then I took out the My Moment cards and put them in like the 2 versions I have for each version. I put them in their right spots, and then I put in fillers in order by number. So for the Dream version, it goes in number order from 1 to 22, and since I can fill 2 pages with 18 cards, the last 4 will go on a second page, and then I'm actually doing the same thing with the daily version, just kind of reversing it. So 22 through like 19, I think it is, will go on that page with the other 4 from the Dream version, and then I'll be doing it in order that way, so it's like backwards. I decided to do that because I feel like that would fit best. Yeah, I think it'll look really nice that way when I actually get it all put together. I don't know really why I felt like I needed to set this out. I feel like it's more of a motivation thing, because if it's all set out like that, I'll more or less want to actually finish it. So this album in particular is a little bit harder to collect, just because only 1 card comes in an album, so that's totally not easy at all. So I need a lot of motivation for that. It's going to be really hard to get all the cards. His second album was definitely a lot easier to collect. But yeah, that was basically everything for this voiceover. Okay, so I'm back to actually film the part of this video where I put the cards in my binder. So I have this many cards. I have, yeah, not very much. I was gonna hold off for a little bit longer and see if I could get some more, but I'm thinking maybe I should just do this now and get it over with. Alright, so my first binder is my Alts binder, so go to NCT first. Okay, and then I'm super excited about this. This card was really hard to find for me for a while, so this JNO one, so. Okay, that looks super nice. I'm so happy with this. And then I need to move to my attention section. Okay, so I have all of these to fill in here. Let's see, I have all these cards. I need to sort them out by version. Most of these are the moment version, so I'll do that one first. I'm really happy I was actually able to finish out this set, because luckily my trusty Uptension card seller actually did put these up for auction, and yeah, they're a Japanese seller that usually does list their cards. They did list like their older cards before, but now they just list like newer cards, which is fine by me because that's really all I need. But Jinhoo. Okay, and now I just have the one card I need for this set to finish it, which is Sunnyul's. So that's exciting. Then moving on to the moment version, I just have 2 cards from here, which finishes the set actually. So that's fun. Okay. Yes, I'm so happy they did actual photo cards for this release. It makes me so happy. I think I keep hitting my tripod, so sorry about that if I do. But yes, this looks so nice. I do have this card coming, so that'll be here soon. Okay, so next is my boy groups binder. So this one is really thick, really full. Okay, so I'll start with New East. I got confused for a second. I was like, how did I have this organized? But I remembered I redid it, so. There's this, my Who You collection complete. I just need more Waken card to finish out what I want for that. Then I'll do X1. I haven't made a cover page for X1 yet, but I'll get to that sometime before I do my next like entire update, which actually is soon, so I'll have to do that really soon. But I do have both of Wusuk's cards now, so there's his B-Song version and his Quantum Leap version. So now this page is like perfectly complete. I love this page so much. Yes, it looks so good. And that was everything for my boy groups binder, so I'll do my Hot Shot binder next. I don't have much to put away here either, but I needed to move to my Taehyun section for his solo. So I have 2 cards, both of which I need to move stuff for. So I have 13 and 18, so I need to figure that out. Okay, so I just need to move these 2 down. So yeah, this is 18, which I'm so excited to finally have some more cards from this. It's been so long since I've gotten any new ones. I'm really happy to have some more. Okay, and 13. I'm really hoping I can work on this collection. I really want to finish this set. Like, as dumb as it may sound, trying to collect 50 cards that are impossible to find, I'm gonna do it, I swear to God. And that's literally everything I had to put in here. Okay, and last but not least, I have my Girl Groups binder. So, all I have is twice stuff to put away, so gotta move to my yes or yes section. Okay, put that right there. Hopefully I can fill this out a little bit more. And then this is my section for the full set I plan to collect. So I just have 2 cards for this set. So I have Chaeyoung, so she goes here, and I can move this up here actually. And I have Dahyun, so I could probably put some like fillers in here, like with the names of the cards, but for now I won't. I actually think I have a Mina Mina coming, so I'll move that too, just to make it easier. And then I need to move to Feel Special, so I have this last card to finish out this set here. So this is complete now, which is exciting. I got Jungyeon's green border, so I take that out. Put Jungyeon in. There we go. And also, now that I think about it, I need to take this out and put her here. So technically my Jihyo set for Fancy You is no longer complete because I need her last bordered card. So that's the only thing that's annoying to me about collecting a full set for Fancy You, but I really like that set, so I decided I would. So I'll put this in there. But yeah, so that's everything I have to put in my binders. Okay, so I lied about that being the last clip. I'm actually just going to add this on because I got some albums in the mail and I wanted to put everything away. I was going to put this video up earlier than I thought I would, but I figured it would make sense to put this up before my haul for the month, so I figured I'd add this in here, and this will actually be the last clip of this really messy video. So I'm actually going to start off with New East here. So this was everything I got in my New East albums. I'm actually not keeping everything. I don't even think I want to even try to trade for JR's little things. I don't think there'd be a good way for them to fit in the binder anyways, so I'm just not gonna bother with those. What I am keeping though is these 3 things. This is everything I'm trading. So so I did put a page in here for this album. I don't know off the top of my head how many cards JR has, like individual cards he has. So I'm just going to put these in here how I think I want them organized. I can always change it. And I also just have this one card with Minhyun in it that I'm keeping. So just for right now, I'm going to organize this like this. I did decide I kind of want to collect more from JR again. I was just collecting a little bit from him, but I don't know. I decided I can do it as long as I kind of take it slow and don't worry about it. But yeah, that's all I had for New East. And then the next group I have cards for is We in the Zone, which I actually got some more cards from their first album. I don't have them yet, but they're on the way. So I got their new album, and these are the cards I got from that. So I got one Eason card and a Juwon card, which is a different version, so I will put these in. I'm really excited to collect this album though. The cards are super cute. I love them all. Okay. And Eason's cards are so cute. I'm so glad I pulled his cards. I love him so much. Okay, and I pulled Eason's ID, and I do plan on collecting Eason as well, but I think I'm gonna, what did I just say? No, okay. I pulled Eason's ID, and I do plan to collect Sheehan. I'm hoping I pull his. I'm just gonna stick this in here. I do still technically need to get Sheehan, but I don't have anywhere to put Eason, so I'll stick him there for now. And when I get Sheehan's, I will try and figure out a way where I can stick it in the same slot. So okay, yeah. So that was actually everything for this video. This video was long, probably really annoying, but that's okay. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.